Now, if I've done that, I've triggered them. They vocalize, and the other thing too that I've learned, especially this time of year, which it'll change soon, but there's a certain distance of how like a vocal response where I'm like, they're not coming, they're too
Right.
far, and that takes experience to understand that. But then you'll hear some where it's like, oh, those ones are close enough. Those ones were gonna
Hmm.
maybe come in. And I might throw that same how at them and they might respond. And that's a great thing too, because then you can hear, are they coming closer or not? Are their responses louder because they moved in closer? But if I
Right.
hear them at the same distance or further away, then I'm gonna mix it up and I'm gonna try to do
Hmm.
something different, or I'm gonna close the distance on them at that
Yep.
point.
That's right there. You just said it. Close the distance. As long as you got the win, close the distance at that point. I don't try to change it up if I don't have to. And a cool thing about this hunt is I did try to do that. I changed the vocals and it literally ruined the hunt when I did that. And
Mm,
this next YouTube video is going to be very educational to a lot of people.
yeah.
And it educated me and it really didn't educate me. It reminded me,
Yeah.
I had messed up. I had made that mistake. Um, so the cool thing about it is it shows this next one I have coming up. It shows how I made the mistake. I talk about it. And then later on, I don't make that mistake again, and the success worked. And the
Nice.
thing about it is, I'm big on if I know it's too far away, and that you also got to know what time of year it is. If it's
Yep.
winter time and I hear him 500 yards away, I'm sitting still.
Yep.
If I hear it now this year time of year and it's 500 yards away, I'm closing the distance. And that's just
Yep.
like you said. That's knowing, that's knowledge, that's being in the game for a while. So
And the barriers of, and part of why that is, well, so earlier than now, which I think we're going to get into this, but prior to now, those coyotes are hanging around those dens.
hmm
And so that's a big reason why they're not going to travel very far, because they're going to
hmm
stick around those denning areas. They're not going to branch out quite as far,
hmm
um, you know, March until now, until we get into this like family bust up period. But they also have a lot of freaking vegetation and a bunch of crap that they got to get through. And they like they might not want
hmm
to trudge through a bunch of thick, like coyotes will go through thick stuff, but
hmm
in the wintertime everything's dead and they just got wide open space.
Right.
Even in the woods, it's not as hard to
hmm
move in the woods because there's just
Right.
less stuff in there.
hmm
So they're going to travel. It's easier for them to travel further at that point too.
Right.